everyone, and welcome back to my channel today for another high protein, low calorie weekly meal prep that is totally 100% safe for diabetics. I myself am type 1 diabetic. My name's Olivia. I've been a type 1 diabetic for over 20 years, and one of the biggest ways I've been most successful is by living my life as efficiently and sustainably as humanly possible. And one of the ways I do that is by meal prepping. So this week I'm gonna be meal prepping two extremely easy recipes with you. I am a mom to 3 children, so it's summertime, so a lot of chaos going on in my house right now. So what I'm gonna be making with you guys today is a super easy Chipotle chicken pasta salad that's very high protein and very low in carbs. And I'm also going to be making a Mexican street corn beef enchilada bake. So super excited for both those recipes. I will be set for the week, super excited. If you haven't already, please do me and my channel a favor and give this video a thumbs up. And let's get to my kitchen and let's get cooking. Hey everyone, so for my first meal prep today, I am making something super quick and easy because I have 3 kids. I am home with these 3 kids all throughout summer. So I need something super quick, easy, and nutritious to get me through. So low in carb wise, I am using this pasta today. If you haven't heard of it, it's called kaizen. It is really good. Now I've tried every pasta substitute out there that says it's similar to pasta. This is most similar to pasta in my opinion. Now I've been diabetic for over 20 years, so I've tried a lot. Cauliflower rice, the skinny pasta, none of it will compare like this is. This is made with lupini beans, and it has per serving 6 grams of carbs, 20 grams of protein, 130 calories. So lower calorie, high protein, low carbs. It will make you go to the bathroom more frequently, if you know what I'm saying, because it's very high in fiber. Each serving has 15 grams of fiber. So yeah, just be mentally prepared for that when you do eat this. But this is what I'm gonna be using as my carb source today. And what I'm making for you guys is a Chipotle chicken pasta salad, because I can just keep it in the fridge. I don't have to worry about heating it up. I can just pull it out of the fridge, eat it, and go. Each serving is 355 calories and super high in protein and delicious. For my protein source, because I don't have the time to be throwing 100 different proteins together, I'm just using a can, a 5-ounce can, no, not 5 ounce, 10-ounce can of chicken, purchased from Target. I'm gonna drain this out, cook this up, and then I will show you everything else I put into this super easy, delicious Chipotle chicken pasta salad. So, be right back. Okay, so I cooked up that whole box of kaizen pasta like I showed you guys. There's 4 servings per box, so the whole box is right here. I cooked it for about 4 minutes because I want it slightly underdone, so that way my pasta is cooked through, but also not too mushy with the pasta salad. And I'm gonna be using my food scale today, but before I really weigh anything, I'm gonna take my can of chicken. This was 10 ounces, and I'm going to just squish the chicken into little pieces with a fork, so it's not too chunky, and toss that in there. You could obviously use canned tuna as well if that, is more of your thing. Next, I'm gonna add the wet ingredients. So first, I'm gonna be adding this Chipotle sauce. This is from Target. You could use any rendition of it, and I'm gonna be adding 4 tablespoons into this recipe. So 60 milliliters is what I'm weighing out. And I'm gonna be doing the same thing with mayo. It's probably weighing to 60 as well. There we go. Next I have my light mayo, make sure it's light. And I'm gonna be doing 60 of this as well. Perfect. All right, next I'm gonna be adding 1 whole can of Southwest style corn. So this I did drain. You could choose not to drain it if you want a wetter salad, but I drained mine, and this is just corn with poblano peppers and red peppers in it. So it adds that nice flavor and also adds a little bit of veg to the pasta salad. Next, I'm gonna be seasoning this bad boy, and I'm gonna be using some tajin seasoning, a generous amount. I'm not weighing or measuring my seasonings because I think that seasonings are a per person thing. Next, I'm gonna be putting a nice amount of salt in, and of course, some pepper. And then last, it is not a salad unless you have cheese in it, in my opinion. So I'm going to be adding in a 1/2 cup of finely shredded cheddar, So I'm going to be adding in 54 grams. And this is just something I'm choosing to weigh because I know I can get a little hand heavy when it comes to cheese. And there. So next I'm going to stir it up. So this is just a perfect quick salad. As you can see, it took me 2.5 minutes to throw this together, aside from cooking the pasta. So I have 3 kids, as I mentioned in so many videos. I have 3 kids and they're all home for the summer. So I need stuff that's quick and easy to throw together, like in 5 minutes or under. So this is a great pasta salad for any of those in a similar situation. I actually was able to film because I bribed them with a snack. So that is how I was able to get my 5 minutes to film this little segment and also make my lunch for the week. And like I said, this makes 4 portions. And what I'm gonna do is just throw this whole container into my fridge, and then I have it for whenever I am hungry. I'm gonna try it for you guys so you can. I love it. The Chipotle sauce adds a ton of flavor. I'm sorry, the sticker is blocking it. Let me see if I can take the sticker off for you guys. I know they have like Taco Bell style. This is the great Good and Gather. It's a little bit cheaper, so I can pick that up. But it's delicious. It has a nice bite to it. By all means, you can add more sauce to it. You can add more veggies to it. And I might end up doing that as I'm about to eat it. I might throw this on top of a salad or some greens, spinach. But for now, this works. And it's low carb. Like I said, if you haven't tried that Kaizen brand, it is just so good. And so good in comparison to regular, you know, lower carb options for diabetics with pasta. In my opinion, you can't tell the difference. So definitely give this one a try. Next up for my weekly meal prep, I'm going to be making Mexican street corn beef enchilada bakes. So technically, it's not really a bake because I'm not baking it at all. It's actually more like a Chipotle bowl. So to get started, I'm going to make my easy Mexican rice in my Instant Pot behind me. And I'm also going to be making a pound of lean ground beef mixed with taco seasoning, so taco meat. And then I will come back with you guys and show you how all this deliciousness comes together. So let's go. So that quickly, my peace and quiet was over with from my snacks. So this one I'm going to talk over. I'm just going to show you guys how to make some quick and easy Instant Pot rice. So what I add to my Instant Pot is 1.5 cups of whole grain brown rice, as well as 1.5 cups of plain water. And then what I add to this to make it Mexican flavored is the Knorr chicken bouillon seasoning right there. It's delicious. I add about 2 tablespoons. I'm eyeballing it in this. And all you have to do for this rice recipe is just click the rice button and you're good to go. It is so simple and so easy, so I definitely highly recommend it if you're cooking some rice up. Now onto the Mexican corn topping for my bowls. You just need 1 can of drained and rinsed corn, about 1/4 cup of feta cheese. Another cheese that would be delicious with this, it would be cojita cheese, or even cheddar cheese would be great as well. I'm just using feta. I've been on a feta kick lately. You want to put a generous portion of tahini on there. I love the tahini. Actually, obviously need to get a new one. I just emptied it. And then a nice squeeze of lime, about half of a squeeze of lime. And then some non-fat plain Greek yogurt. So that adds a creaminess to this dish and also adds some protein. And lastly, some cilantro. I ran out to my garden to grab it, freshly picked. So it will be... Here? No, nobody's here. Mama's here? No, nobody's here. Now I'm just gonna start on up. And here she is, all finished and good to go. So, smells delicious. Smells like Mexican street corn. So now let's get to putting these bowls together. Now onto bowl assembly. This is my whole grain rice that I made with you guys. Now you can absolutely sub this for cauliflower rice, but I am currently breastfeeding, so I want to make sure I am eating enough carbs to accommodate for that. And I am portioning out 1/2 cup of rice for each bowl. So 1/2 cup right at the bottom. Like so. Next, I'm going to want to portion out my lean ground beef that I had made. Now, this is just regular lean ground beef that I seasoned with taco seasoning, and I'm going to portion it out 4 ways. I'm not gonna measure it, but I know that I made enough for 4 servings, so I'm going to evenly distribute it, just like so. Perfect. Now I'm gonna put a drizzle of taco sauce. I'm using the Old El Paso taco sauce, but you can use the Ortega or a store brand, whatever brand you prefer. Put a nice drizzle on top. I could personally drink taco sauce. I love it. And now I'm going to portion out my corn onto the top of the bowls 4 ways. Yum. I don't know if you guys have ever had Mexican street corn, but it is just so good that any bowl with Mexican street corn in it is a bowl for me. It's absolutely finger licking good. And then the last thing I'm going to do is just top each bowl with some cheese. So all I have to do when it comes time to heating and reheating this is pop it out of my fridge, pop it in my microwave, and heat it up for about 90 seconds. And then there is my lunch or my dinner or my breakfast. Honestly, I would eat this for breakfast. So I am so excited for that. And that's where I will leave you guys today. I will show you guys the end result. If you end up making this at home, I hope you enjoy. And I appreciate you guys coming and checking out with me today for my weekly meal prep. I hope you were inspired by both of my recipes, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.